Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really, really well. I'm picking up on a masculine who is really feeling their feminine right now, okay? So you may be finding that you're picking up on your masculine sensual energy, specifically the root chakra, the sacral chakra. You may be feeling like your masculine is reaching out and touching your neck or wanting to sort of energetically hold your hand or rub your back or embracing you and stuff like this. You'll be noticing that you have flashes of just really special, intimate moments that your masculine wants to share with you. It's like, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. And then they imprint it into your brain. They send it to you. Okay. And then all of a sudden, this image pops up in your mind's eye, and you're like, oh my. Okay. Oh my. They're really feeling you right now. They're really, really feeling you right now. And you'll feel that they're feeling you without a shadow of a doubt, will you? So on that note, I'm going to pull from this new deck that I got. It's the Erotic Tarot, but I mean, the pictures are really spicy, so I don't think I can show you, but we're going to just see what comes through, and then I'm going to explain it the best way I can in a PG type of way. Okay, I'll do my best. It might work, it might not. I might have to change decks. I don't know, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, the Fool. Okay. Is this appropriate to show? I believe it is. I'll just put my finger here. Okay, so in this card, we've got a man who is getting out of bed or getting into bed. I don't know which one. I feel like this man's by himself. He's by himself and he has his dog. Okay. It looks like he's holding his phone. It's like he's getting up out of bed and checking his phone. And then he's looking over at his luggage, his suitcase. That suitcase looks packed. It looks absolutely jam-packed of things. He's got his cup of coffee. Okay, so maybe you have a masculine here who loves their morning cup of coffee, or you know that they love coffee. Maybe you went out for coffee. That could resonate with you. I keep saying coffee, and each time I do, I want to laugh, and I don't know why. Tell me why. Does that resonate with anyone? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is that like an inside joke between you and your masculine? Coffee, coffee, coffee? I don't know. Is that, what is that? I don't know. I can't quite tell. I think this masculine has a ring on their finger, but I think it's on their middle finger. I don't think it's on the ring finger, and it's on their right hand. So there's nothing on this masculine's left hand. Okay, so normally the engagement band or the wedding band would go on your left hand because your left hand goes, it's where your heart is, right? More to the left. Even though your heart's really in the middle, it's kind of more to the left. Anyways, so this looks like a masculine who is not married, okay? For some of you, I'm getting that they took their wedding band off of their left hand and they put it onto their right hand middle finger. And I think this is symbolizing that there's some sort of karmic contract that is over and finished and done. So if they were married, I feel like that's done, okay? Or take it, if that doesn't resonate, then your masculine's just, they're single, okay? And they're looking over at their luggage, and it looks like they're moving or they're leaving or they're traveling or something, or they're thinking about moving towards you. They're making big changes, you guys, and I think this involves a house move, okay? Maybe they're moving to be closer to you. They could be moving out, moving away from a karmic partner. They could be moving into their own space. You could have a masculine that travels a lot. Maybe they travel for work. I'm looking through the windows and it looks quite scenic. So wherever this masculine is, it's beautiful. There's like mountains and trees and a sunrise. It looks very peaceful, picturesque. So your masculine could be someone who lives near the mountains, or they love the mountains, or they love nature. Your masculine could absolutely have a dog, okay? But with the Fool here, you guys, sorry I just went off down that tangent there describing your masculine, but hopefully there was something useful in there. With the Fool energy coming out, this is showing me that your masculine's starting over. They're starting over. They want to start fresh, and they want to start over with you, okay? They do. New beginnings here. New beginnings. Oh, we have the World coming out, you guys. This is the first time I've used this deck, so I'm just looking for nudie bits. It looks fine. I don't see anything inappropriate. Okay, here we go. The World, okay? The World. So the World is about closing out major chapters and major cycles in your life. That's exactly what's going on here, you guys. And it's really fascinating that the Fool and the World came out back to back, and they are the only cards I've pulled so far. They're the first two cards, because the World is the last card in the tarot and the Fool is the very first card. Okay, so absolutely your masculine has gone through the entire journey of the tarot. They've graduated. They're closing out a major cycle. For some of you, it's a marriage or some sort of soul contract with a person, place, or a thing that's done. It's over. And they're starting over. They're starting new. Your masculine could absolutely travel a lot, you guys, okay, with like the luggage and the world here and the globe. Maybe your masculine loves to travel, or again, they travel for work. If that doesn't resonate, your masculine wants to close out this cycle and move towards you. I'm really drawn to this moth in the top left-hand corner. It's bringing to mind the death moth that comes out of the skeleton's mouth, which symbolizes endings and new beginnings, a rebirth, transformation here. And I'm looking over at the jug that is pouring out all of this fluid, so all of this water. This is showing me that your masculine is going to come in and express their feelings. You guys are going to get talking about what's up, like what's going on, okay? Big changes is what I'm hearing, big changes. This is cool too. There's a mask. There's a mask in the bottom left corner right here. A green mask. And it's off. This person is not wearing a mask. It's off on the ground. Well, it's on a cloud, but you know, let's not get technical. Which is showing me that if your masculine was wearing a mask, being inauthentic, lying to themselves and others about the way they feel, about certain people, places, and things, or about you, they're no longer doing that. They're no longer wearing the mask. They've taken it off. Truthful expression is what is coming in for you. And in the right-hand corner, there's a candle, and it's lit, and it's like halfway burnt, and the wax is dripping down it, and it's red. So this to me symbolizes your masculine's undying love and passion for you. The flame just won't go out. It never will, okay? It never will. It never has, it never will. And this is something they've had to come to terms with. They may have tried to run from the connection and deny their feelings, but they just couldn't get away from it. And it created a lot of issues and tension in their life. And it's like the universe was saying, you have to look at this. Like, you can't ignore it. And so now they are looking at it. They're not ignoring it. And I feel like they're coming in to ignite passion with you. And the color red is the root chakra. Okay, so this is backing up what I was saying in terms of your masculine feeling like they're on fire for you. They're feeling extremely, extremely drawn to you, turned on by you, magnetized to you. They're feeling you. They want you. They want to experience heat and passion with you like never before. And you'll know this is true because you'll be picking up on the energy in your root chakra, divine feminine. And like I said, you'll be getting flashes of certain positions or intimate encounters, if you will, in your third eye. And I think some of them might surprise you, like, oh my, that came out of nowhere, you know. Oh, I'm grocery shopping. Excuse me. I can't get heated in Save On. I'm just teasing. But, you know, yeah. And it's interesting because I was bringing through for you earlier at the beginning in the channeled part. I said you might be sensing your masculine energetically coming up beside you and then reaching out and just kind of stroking your neck or tickling your neck or playing with your hair. And you might have subconsciously reached out and just kind of done this. Okay? And you're like, "Oh, why am I stroking my neck in such a soft, sensual way?" Oh. It's because it's literally what your masculine wants to do to you. Okay? So you're like, oh. And if you look in this card, why I'm saying this to you is because this woman in this card is literally doing that. Okay? She's literally running her hand down her neck. Do you see that? Yeah, she's going like this. Okay? And that's what your masculine wants to do. They have a thing for your neck. Do you know that? Maybe your masculine's a vampire. I don't know. You might resonate with the movie Twilight, you guys. That's what they want to do. They want to caress you, touch you, stroke your neck, play with your hair, rub your shoulders, hold your hand, and a whole lot of other things, right? Right. Which I'm sure you know. So where are we at? 11 minutes. This is beautiful. Do I pull one more card? Yeah, I think I'm going to pull one more card. I was going to maybe switch decks, but no, I'm going to do one more. One more. Aw, the Two of Roses. This is really beautiful. The Two of Roses. This to me feels like the Two of Cups, right? I'm not sure. I haven't used this deck yet. I'm going to go with that. What does it mean? Maybe I should find out. Okay, I went to the guidebook and it's not cups. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's coins. It's the Two of Coins. It's earth. Slow and considered activity, solid growth, money matters, material interests, buildings, possessions, paid work, profit, business, and labor. I feel like this definitely could have something to do with your masculine's work situation, okay? And closing out cycles with specific contracts. That could even be a job contract, okay? Or working in a specific field or working for someone else instead of themselves. It says, you're making your game look easy. You understand that interests need not compete when you manage your affairs with care and skill. So this is telling me that closing out this cycle is bringing up a lot of stuff for your masculine to do, right? Like paperwork, phone calls, emails, taking care of this, taking care of that. The Two of Pentacles is a juggling match, right? Like you've got a lot of things on the go and you're just trying to keep it together right now. So yeah, absolutely. That tends to be what you can experience when you're closing out a cycle. It can feel a little bit overwhelming. So it makes sense. But I also feel just intuitively that your masculine has made their decision, because the Two of Pentacles can sometimes indicate being on the fence, not sure of which choice to make, but they've made their choice, okay? It's you. You symbolize this red rose here. Actually, no, you're this white rose, you guys. You're this white rose of purity, and this red rose is your masculine. And the red symbolizes their passion for you and the pull, okay? The pull that they're feeling towards you all the time, not even just right now, all the time. And it's become just this undeniable feeling that won't go away and has to be addressed, okay? So I've been kissed by a rose on the gray. That's a great song by Seal. Kiss from a Rose or Kissed by a Rose. I can't remember, but that's a great song. It talks about a man who meets a woman, and basically he's feeling gray and depressed and isolated and alone, and then she comes along and it's just like this ray of sunshine, a kiss on the gray, and you know, that tower's forever changed. You know, once you get kissed by a rose, that sweetness, you know, you can't forget that. And I feel like your masculine is really, I don't know, they're nostalgic about you. I think there's something about your scent as well. You might smell like roses or flowers, or maybe you wear something floral, like a floral lotion, or that's just how you smell. Maybe you don't wear any scents, any lotions, but it's just your skin, the way you smell is delicious. Also, too, with the rose, you know, that's just very, you know, it talks about the female bits, if you will, okay? The female passion bits. And I think your masculine is really having that heavily on their mind right now. Yeah, I want to lay you down in a bed of roses. Bon Jovi, that's also coming to mind. Yeah. I'm hearing peace offering. Peace offering. And it's interesting because now, as soon as I said that, I looked over at the phone in the man's hand, and your masculine is considering communication, a peace offering, you know, like, what do I say? How can I make peace? Where do I start? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let's see what's coming in next for you, okay? What's coming in next? What energy can you expect next in your connection here? Divine Feminine, I just want to say, like, you are looking fine. Oh my gosh, okay? Goddess energy. Spirit is commending you for pouring all of your time and your energy and your love into yourself, because that's really paying off, and your masculine is just gobsmacked by you. Like, wow, okay? You're taking care of yourself, real good care of yourself, and it shows. Like, you are perfect from the tip of your head to the end of your toenail, okay? I'm getting someone who is just, you are like, you're crisp and you're clean and you smell good, and like good hygiene, like perfect hygiene. You just take pride in that, okay? You may be someone who really likes to style your hair. You take the time to put on nice lotion, or maybe paint your nails, put on something that makes you feel sexy or confident. And you're just like, who, me? Who, what? Oh, this? Oh, it's easy. You know, And your masculine's like, yeah, Okay, so this is really drawing your masculine in. And of course, that's not the only reason why they're feeling drawn in. A whole bunch of cards fell on the floor. I'm putting them back. What's next? What's next? Oh, wow. The King of Roses. Oh my God, I love this. I love this artwork. This is cool. Okay, this is totally good to go. Okay. Look at this spiritual baddie, you know, chilling out in his throne, dripping with beautiful red and white roses. He's wearing his white suit of purity and truth. This is what you're getting from your masculine. He's very relaxed, isn't he? He's just kind of like, yeah, I've got this under control. Like, yeah, okay. He might be putting on, you know, a bit of a fake it till you make it type of attitude, but for the most part, I think your masculine's really, really confident. They could be a King or Queen of Cups type of energy, male or female. There's no gender in tarot. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they don't have to be. That'll just be like extra confirmation for those of you who are dealing with a water sign. Okay, and he's wearing red sneakers. Again, passion, desire, a burning desire. I also feel like your purity and your pure heart and your pure energy is very attractive, okay? That like they're just going, wow, yummy, yummy, yummy energy. I think your masculine's been healing their upper heart chakra because I'm really drawn to the pink on the chair. Pink is the color of the upper heart chakra. And you've helped your masculine heal this because the woman in the world card is wearing a pink dress with stars on it. Stars represent healing. This is what you've done. You've helped your masculine really overcome a lot, you guys. I'm hearing you help them get back on their feet. So take that how it resonates. Whether that's literal or more of like energetic support you helped your masculine with. Okay. So, sorry, I just sort of went off into la la land over there. What you can expect is an emotional outpour. Like I was saying, your masculine's going to open you up and they're going to, oh, that was a Freudian slip. That was a total Freudian slip. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Don't blush, Amanda. Don't blush. My apologies. I meant to say your masculine is going to open up to you and tell you how they feel about you. Okay. There's going to be some emotional expression here, okay? Whew. Yeah. Moving on from that, I'm going to pull some direct messages from your masculine to you to close out, but I think this is yeah, really lovely, divine feminine. And all you have to do is keep maintaining your Empress energy because that's where you are. You're in that Empress energy of pouring into self-care, staying grounded, birthing new beginnings for yourself, being very creative, and you don't chase, you attract, right? You are an empress, a seasoned empress here. You're very wise and mature and beautiful and full of grace, and you don't chase, you attract. And I'm telling you, you have attracted your masculine and they are hot for you. Okay, they got it bad, baby. They got it bad. They've got it bad for you. I'm picking up a specific message. Spirit is showing me that your masculine is someone who likes to like pull you onto their lap. Okay, so if you had interactions with your masculine, maybe they were sitting down on the couch or in an armchair, and then you would walk by and they would grab your hips and then they would pull you down and plunk you on their lap and, you know, wrap their arms around you. And you'd sit like that and you'd wrap your arms around their shoulders and you'd lean into them. Okay, I'm seeing that. So hopefully that resonates with you. But yeah, they love to do that. There's something about your hips that they love as well. I'm picking up on a very curvy feminine, and they love your curves. I try so hard not to miss you. I try so hard not to feel sad about you and I being apart, but it's no use. Yeah, it's no use. You see what I mean? Like they can't get over you. It's not going away. They tried to run from it or ignore it, but they can't. It's no use, you guys. It's no use. Their flame still burns for you, and it burns brightly. They're still holding a torch for you, divine feminine. I can feel our hearts beating together as one. That's romantic. So they're really feeling you. You're so fucking cute. I love that. Yes, you are. I dream of you often, and in the morning you're gone. You always were a witch. Yeah, so looking at this Fool card, it almost looks like this masculine has woken up from a dream and they're like, oh, whew, wow, that was an intense, spicy dream with my feminine in it. And then he's looking around and he's like, dang it, she's not here. Ah, I want her to be here. I want to reach over. I want her here in bed with me where she belongs. That's just what I'm getting. Your masculine may have woken up from a pretty intense dream about you, and they may have been, you know, sweaty. I'm just getting that. So yeah, divine feminine, you can expect love, you can expect romance, you can expect your masculine to open up to you, to show you their heart, okay? King of Roses. They want to lay you down in a bed of roses, I'm telling you, if that's what you want. Remember, you have free will. It's your life, your decisions, right? But meanwhile, just keep doing what you're doing. Everything is in perfect divine order. No need to really do anything except keep loving all up on yourself and looking amazing, okay? Awesome. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are interested in this deck for yourself, it's just called Erotic Tarot. Doesn't even have illustrations by Sophie Birkin. Text by, dang it. Text by The Fickle Finger of Fate. The Fickle Finger of Fate. That's hilarious. I love it. So illustrations, Sophie Birkin. Text by The Fickle Finger of Fate. Erotic Tarot. Intimate intuition. Oh my, my. Okay, so this is where I will sign off, and I hope to reconnect with you all in the next one. Bye.